She mourned the princess, she mourned the neighbor, and now it's time to kill both.
Now it's morning, so it's time to slay.
Can you move?
Yeah.
Who's there?
The rice cooker.
My
food.
yeah.
I was trying to see if I can see it, but I can't.
If I can see.
We actually, yeah, we have like 6 days worth of.
Can we
this
do
to
it
catch
tomorrow
up.
so
Yes.
we finish this game today?
You think that's gonna happen?
I fucking want to, yes, please.
No, but see, want and think are.
I want to play different indie game next time, you know. Crazy concept.
Is it a kind of game that is better on controller?
I don't think so.
Well, if it says keyboard and mouse. Accessibility. Oh, self-voicing.
No, usually, I think... Oh, is it on Ren'Py? You'll be surprised, isn't it like 3-4 hours? I googled everywhere, it's like, it says it's like 3 hours.
Ren'Py, just like all of the escape rooms?
Yeah, they on Raspberry Pi. It's a little computer.
But you do see my mistake, right?
Sure, but it's like two different things.
Raspberry, and then there's Pi in the end.
Sure.
It's the middle that's the difference.
Sure, Ren'Py is one that I'm learning for like visual novels and stuff.
I thought it was something else.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Cheers.
And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I know that I should be happy that it's windowed, but ooh, nice graphics.
You can click here.
Oh shit.
But then you need to fix it there.
Well, shit.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Should we have the thing go with the voice,
Yes.
or okay? Or
I don't want us to get tired and
the end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe
You're gonna
the
read
only
all of
reason
them?
she? Oh, okay, I'm not.
I'm just
yes.
asking. I was like, oh.
I thought it would be weird to not, but yeah, especially since they cannot see all of them, or I guess they can. Oh shit, there's so many choices.
Oh,
I'm
damn.
so yeah. Oh, this makes me anxious. Can someone else do this?
Wait, why is all of them? I don't want to kill the prince. I fucking want to, like, Jesus Christ, cut her head. Like,
Well, there you go. Do I get a reward for that?
I would do that. But it's okay, it's your choices.
Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always
I always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution.
silently continue to the cabin, turn around and leave. I'd be like, killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it?
Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value
Has a
to
point.
society.
I mean, fucking gonna murder her. Explore is just different, I see. It's not a continuation of
Can
story.
someone else do this?
Unfortunately, you're the only one who can pull this off.
But why?
I don't make the rules. I wish I did, but I don't.
Okay. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do.
Don't mention it. It's all part of the job.
Okay.
Of the narrator. It's a part of the
You make
narrator
your way
job.
up the short path to the cabin. You'll
Why
find
is a
the
princess in a
princess within.
cabin?
A warning before you go any further.
Huh?
She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says.
Well, I don't know. A man is telling me that about a woman trying to save her life. I'm gonna go with believing a woman.
We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I mean, what do I choose? This or this?
Madam?
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table.
I mean,
Perched on that table
where would
is
you
a
even see a
pristine
dust in
blade.
that case? Just the floor?
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
So, are you telling me that I came here without any... Fine, I'll take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Oh, the cursor changed.
It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the
Why
world
didn't I
without
come
it.
up with a weapon there? Like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So we're coming to slay the princess. We know that we're coming to slay the princess.
Yeah.
And we came with no weapon?
Yeah.
How are we gonna slay the princess? With our smashing looks?
We're gonna vogue and we're gonna slay.
Damn. Maybe that's one way to do it.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Yeah, the cursor can change a few ways. The art for this is amazing. Ooh.
Dude, but fucking man deciding if we're doing her a favor or not. What is this?
He's a narrator. He doesn't
Her
have a
voice
gender.
carries up the stairs.
He...
And wow.
Sex, not gender, sex, okay?
So
Oh my god.
Who's there?
Your husband.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Just checking in on you. Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now? Why don't you
Sounds
come
like
down
Lady
and let me take a
Dimitrescu.
look at you?
And that makes me even more excited to see
Yeah.
her.
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck, hero.
Thanks.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
Focus on the task at hand.
Can I know why?
yeah.
You weren't kidding when you said you were here to kill me.
Why would I be kidding about this? What? No way! Why would you even think that? I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife and the two of us just talk?
Look how reasonable she's being. You should just
how about
drop
we
the
do
blade
it-
and talk things out.
The first time I do completely how I feel, the second time we do it completely how you feel.
So we do 2 streams?
You said that it was... Oh. I thought you said it's super short.
He said
and
4
the whole
hours.
point to do
And
it
Shabama
over
said
and
we-
over again.
Yeah, but Shabama said we might not do it in 4 hours even.
Oh, my bad. Then, okay, because I thought it was like super short
No,
from
no,
what
no.
you said.
No, I said short like 3-4 hours.
Okay.
Shabama said it might be 8 if
Don't
you do
you
like...
dare.
I want to
It's
drop the
fine.
knife.
We can decide what we want to do after we talk to
Okay,
her.
do it.
Maybe she really is a monster.
What do you feel?
Killing
Well, then it's a
someone in
joint
cold
effort.
I
blood
would just
isn't very
murder her.
becoming of us.
But then the game would be over.
No, I know. That's why I'm like, you go. I don't trust her. She doesn't have a trustworthy face.
I don't know who to go with.
Drop it. Go with your heart.
But you want to.
No, I'm fine.
Just gonna.
I don't remember which one is Long Live the Queen. Sounds familiar. Probably.
Cause I'm like, but if you.
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops
Well, I
to
mean,
the floor
she's
with an
chained to the
unceremonious
wall.
clang.
What is she
For
gonna
a
do?
reason.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I have played Long Live the Queen. I liked it.
Against your better
Aw.
judgment, you
looks
step
so
forward
cute.
to speak with the princess face to face. Unarmed. We'll be fine.
I saved the game. We'll be fine. We can return.
Don't know what you're hoping to
you don't need
accomplish
to
here,
say we
but I
didn't
can
go that
assure you
far
there's
in the
no
game to
reasoning
say-
It
with
was.
her.
It seemed like an important choice.
Okay.
Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Says you.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
You can say so. Just saw the second.
Alright, let's do it. Because it's explore, so it's not
Well,
a
yeah,
decision.
let me read all of it. Oh, okay, fine. A relationship? Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Sure.
I would do this one.
These people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that?
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
She confuses me.
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
He has nice boobs.
Stop objectifying.
Just
I'm
how long
not.
has
It's
she
not a
been down
sexual
here?
thing. I'm just noticing, like, you know.
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here?
That's
chained
what
to a
I'm
wall?
saying.
Have they told you why I'm allegedly so dangerous?
No, tell me.
She has cavernous pussy.
Deflect. I was hoping you'd tell me.
No, it's a-
Jesus. I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
I believe her. She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
Well,
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us
That wasn't
have
an
going on
answer.
down
That-
here
you
is
deflected.
about
Uh-huh.
trust. Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
are you gonna tell me
That
why?
doesn't sound right to me. And I don't think it sounds right to you either. Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
She has a point. There's a reason I've been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear.
But that's not what I asked
But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's
I
right about
kind of
one
don't
thing.
like her voice. I
Her
don't
I
know.
don't.
word isn't
Yeah, it's
worth
about
anything.
a lot of it is her voice.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's all about trust.
But even with her
Blind
voice, you just
trust.
fucking come in and just kill her immediately.
Yeah. I was told to kill her. I'm going and killing her.
That's
I'm
So do
getting
you
paid
trust
for this
me,
especially.
the
Like,
prisoner?
why do
what
I
kind
care?
of game would
Victim.
it be then?
The princess clearly
Why?
incapable of ending the world.
A short
trust
one.
whoever
I don't
put me here?
care.
What do you mean? Hey, Brian.
I agree, Chromie. Her voice and character model don't match, at least for me.
Yeah. Well, that's probably the point.
Maybe.
that you? Oh, it's not you.
It's a demon.
She's wrong. This
No,
isn't about
she
trust.
said she's not
This
gonna be
is
online
about
for a while.
Yeah.
risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the
Yeah,
sake
but
of one
super active
person
in the Twitter.
and a subjugating monarch, no less.
But you didn't answer my question. What's her name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness. Or
You
Her
can
Majesty.
address me
Any
like this.
honorific should do, really.
Fuck her. Jesus.
Again, she offers no specifics. No
I've
matter
seen this
how
game played
hard
by
you
2 other
try,
times
you'll
and I
never
don't
get a
remember a
straight
damn
answer out of her.
thing.
How long have you been down here?
Too long.
Are you gonna
Okay,
answer
we've
like
talked
Oh.
enough.
Have you decided what to do with me?
Yes.
You know why you're here.
Just to suffer, yes. Slide the princess.
I'll do the third one.
Yeah. I'm going to keep you locked to. You know what? Slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw.
Damn.
It
Look
feels
at
like
her.
you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurts! Though she's unarmed, The shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect
But
with
the
your
cursor
body
is
as many times
bloody.
or more, each
Nice.
impact as heavy as that first.
Brian, we just
bone
started,
crushing
Yeah, we
hit.
literally just started.
We can still turn this around.
Finish the job?
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath, equally exhausted. You probably won't make it out of here alive, but you
I'm
can at
trying to
least
aim
make
at her.
sure that she won't make it out of here either.
I don't know, the 3D is amusing me.
Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel all those ruptured organs bouncing around in there?
Did she
If the princess doesn't do
rupture
our friend
your
in
organs
herself,
with just her
internal
fingers?
bleeding
Who are
is certain to
we?
finish the job.
A monster?
The two of you clash for the final time. You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain,
Really hard.
falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder, do you really think this is the end?
Yeah, it was gifted to us.
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Nice. Oh. Wait, what? But we
You're
died.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
I have no idea what's happening. Is it was it supposed to go this way?
Yeah, 'cause that's what I figured. That you said that it's kind of a thing where you keep replaying this thing differently.
Didn't want to say anything until you got to the next section, but as you see, there are chapters. If you want, you could do one chapter, this person's choice, that's... But is it basically chapters? Is it like cycles, or is it different, like in the meaning like it's time loop and it's the same thing but with different choices, or is it like different stuff?
While Shabama answers that, let me quickly check on the food because it should be ready at this point. Oh, show Brian your cup.
Oh my god, Brian! I don't know if you've seen. Look at the cup I got.
Oh, Kitty.
Look at the cup I got. Oh dear diner, Bright Falls, Watery, Cape Campbell, Outerwood, best cupcakes in Pacific Northwest. Now I'm matching with Sam Lake.
Cheers.
Cheers. Now I have the same. Hey! I have the same cup as my favorite detective. Now I got that it's moving forward, but is it like, you know, one of those games like 12 minutes where the character kind of remembers what happened, but it's like a loop, and like we both remember, you know what I mean?
Or is it completely blank?
Or is it like completely like erased and we like, you know, starting again? Or it's like Princess will remember a little bit, so you kind of go through those loops and you do stuff differently and like conversation is different. That's what I meant by loops. Let's see.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, yeah.
What?
Yeah, basically we remember stuff. Because like next time I do, there are like choices of like, I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? But I died, what am I doing here? Yeah, so it's kind of like 12 minutes thing.
Where's the soy sauce?
It's on the table where you put them with oils and stuff.
Oh. Thanks.
I was very confused trying to find it as well, but you put it there, so I was like, okay.
It was probably there, and I probably, like, shoved it further just to, like...
Maybe.
stay there.
Oh my god, I played today. I had a session for, Ooh. I have a meeting. Come in.
Could you please take that? Was I sitting on it this whole time, or were you playing with
I
it?
was playing with it this whole time.
So that's what that sound is.
This one?
I heard it. You don't need to.
I don't know, for me it's too much Stanley Parable. So far I'm not sold on the game, I'm gonna be honest. But it's been like, what, 30 minutes? So,
Just
what,
feel like-
20?
It's been like nothing happened.
I know.
Like, this is way too early. Okay. Yeah, okay, no.
Oh, don't you start grandstanding about morals. The fate of the world is at
Okay.
risk right now.
No.
The life of a mere princess shouldn't stop you from saving us all.
When I sit here, I need to put, like, a pillow or something.
If he
Or
doesn't
two
remember what
even.
happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
I don't...
Can you check the focus, by the way? 'Cause
How
was
am
looking at
I-
the Focus.
What I don't understand is a voice of the hero. So I am not the hero,
I think we are. I think it is our voice.
but then... Oh, he meaning narrator? Doesn't remember?
yeah.
Because I thought that the hero talks about us.
No, he, me, and the narrator. I'm unfocused.
Okay. Are you focused? How focused are you?
Oh, you're not gonna. Okay.
You said focus.
I'm unfocused. I
Oh no! I heard you saying I'm focused. I'm like, oh,
said.
okay.
Good for you.
Oh,
What?
go higher so you can go closer.
No, it's the highest.
But before, do you put the seat down when you come here?
No, it just automatically goes down a little
Oh, I
bit. My
see.
ass is big.
I mean, I wasn't trying to.
I
This is
don't mind
awkward.
it. If my ass is big, and I'm,
I mean, I have
proud.
to split it. There's no,
it's okay.
there's no way for us to, unless you come like closer or something, or I go further.
Yeah, maybe you relax in the chair a little bit. Yeah, like this.
I can't because it's like, that's why I wanted a pillow, because it's like so far away for me. I feel like it's far.
I think so far it's fine, Bama. You don't need to clarify or do anything. So, like, I got it now.
It's
just
we
confusing.
got the needed amount of information. I don't think we need any more. Well,
It's fine.
we'll wait for you.
I don't want to. I'm
You
gonna
know
play
I
with
can hear
something
you,
else.
right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me. That's fine. It doesn't matter if he can hear us. The only thing
See,
that matters
us.
is marching up to that cabin.
I think it's
and
our
winning.
voice and us. It's kind of like double.
That's the spirit. There's no point in squabbling when the real threat is just up that hill.
I think you're the real threat. Let's assume I'm telling the truth and all of this really happened. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing
Those are two
anything?
very different questions, but fine. I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving.
See, I don't like how
Let's say
condescending
for a
you
moment
are.
that this really is the second
You
time
eat.
you've met me, or at least a version.
I'm sorry.
If you're back here, I'm assuming you died.
No,
which
no,
probably
just
only
eat. I'm gonna
happened
press. I
because
just
you
wanna
didn't
move
listen
with
to
it.
me.
Go eat.
We did our best with the information we were given.
I
And we did kill her.
soy sauce. Do
And
you
yet
like
you still
it?
died, didn't you? So congratulations.
Good.
You've been given another
Like
chance
I
to
can
actually
smell
do this
something else.
right. And I believe your other question was something along the lines of, oh, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences.
It's just like the way the way he mocked the voice reminded me of Alan Wake, how, like when Alan was reading, it's like Thornton tried to imitate woman's voice. I'm a big stuck up FBI bitch.
No, Shabama, you're
What do you
good.
mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. We killed the princess killed us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply
See, now
rewind
that
itself?
I
Or were you
don't
instead
like that
transported to
because
a
I
different
killed her
world
just because
entirely?
but now she's gonna know that,
Had you
and that's
failed
gonna
to slay the
change
princess?
everything.
Yeah,
What would have
it'll be
happened to
fine.
everyone in the place you left? Ugh. Enough with the talking. We've got a fight to win. Nothing else matters. I couldn't agree more. The cabin and your destined confrontation with the princess awaits.
Let's talk about this princess.
Just be quick about it.
Could I see all of them? That one.
Are you gonna read it?
Oh, sorry. To quote you from last time around, she's just a princess. Why was she strong enough to beat me to death with her bare hands?
She is just a princess.
Uh-huh.
Whatever you think happened to you last time, just get it out of your head before you get to the cabin, and you'll be fine.
Who locked her in that basement? Why is this? No.
People locked her in that basement, and I told you what this place is. It's a path in the woods. Don't overcomplicate things.
Please, we on the microphone, like, it's pretty sensitive. Can you not, like, chew that loud? I'm begging you, please. It's okay. You can just a little quieter, please. No, it's okay. You just, like, don't fill your whole mouth. I don't know. Shut up. Fuck off. Like,
I can't hear it, and I hate food noises, so trust me.
okay, cool.
See?
I can hear it, and it's completely. It's like all I can hear.
But don't listen to it.
Ow, my ear.
Well, that's how I always start the stream. Because I'm expecting that like you'll yell or something, so I'm always putting it over the
Why
ear
do you
that's
keep
close to
asking
you, just in
questions?
case.
There's nothing wrong with getting the full picture of what's going on here. Sure there is. It's wasting
Well, voice
time
of the
and
stubborn.
energy that would be better spent fighting.
Who the fuck is stubborn?
I think it's another personality.
You're being cagey. Why aren't you telling me?
I've told you everything you need to know.
Why
Going
is
into more
nobody
detail just
answering fucking
overcomplicate
questions?
an
What is
otherwise
this?
Very simple situation and
A
make
game?
your job more difficult. What else would we even need to know? We've got all the reason we need for a rematch. Exactly. The less you know about her, the better.
Okay, Tame Impala. If people locked her away, why couldn't they slay her? Why is this falling on me?
Look, I'm not supposed to say this, but it's because you're special.
I was gonna
You're the
joke and
only
say it's
person
because I'm
capable
so
of doing this.
special.
Oh, I didn't know we were special.
Oh no, I hate food ASMR. I'm okay with mouth sounds, you know, when they do ASMR mouth sounds, but when it's food related, I cannot fucking stand it. Like the what are those called? Mukbangs and all of that. I fucking hate them so much.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. Of course you're special. Why else would you be here?
That's all.
Great. Now, if you don't mind, the whole world is waiting with bated breath for you to save it
Bob
from
was
ruin.
right. I am special. Proceed.
A warning. Before you go, she
what?
will lie. She will
Yeah, we've
lie.
been through
Cheating
this.
doesn't sound like her at all. Not that it matters. It's not like she can lie or cheat in the middle of a fight. Are you sure about that? The point of my warning wasn't to start an argument over what circumstances the
you
princess is
hear all
capable
of
of
them?
lying in.
What do you,
It was to give
The
you some
narrator.
broadly applicable advice.
because narrator is also one of our personalities.
Princess will do and say
No, the narrator
whatever
is
she
the
thinks it will
narrator.
take to
Sure.
get her out of there. So don't trust her.
I really like
Ever.
the
We clear?
highlights and like the shading of the could you oh why of this? Well, because I was showing with
No,
my
I got-
finger, and
yeah.
I'm like, they cannot see it.
I don't know. The style irritates
Crystal.
me.
Really?
Yeah,
I really like it. I
I
like the
hate
art.
it. It's like the movement of it, the fucking jiggling. I fucking hate the
love
jiggling.
it.
Everything else looks great. The jiggling fucking like I can't.
The cabin
Camilla
is
hates-
tighter than its
oh.
exterior would suggest. Its cold stone walls press in on you,
Camilla
as if
hates
trying to
ASMR as
forcefully
well.
direct you towards your destination.
I like
The only
visual
furniture of note
ASMR.
is a black iron altar with a pristine
watch-
blade
I watch,
perched
like,
on its edge.
Repairing of art restoration, or like restoration of like old consoles and stuff. Like if it's some kind of a tinkering in their ASMRing, then yes, you do share your favorite YouTube channels and I will share mine with you.
See? Even the cabin has the right idea.
We're friends on
Let's
Discord, you can
get
DM me.
moving. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I don't know, it didn't feel like... You didn't say anything about the mirror on the wall.
That's because there isn't a mirror. There's the altar, the blade sitting on the altar, and the door to the basement. There's nothing else in here.
Okay?
There's definitely a mirror. There isn't. You already wasted so much time in the woods. Who even cares if there's a mirror?
I do. I care about whether I'm being lied.
Can we do this one, please?
Sure.
Well, you gonna read it?
Oh, sorry. I'm not used to. I care. I want to look at myself. I want to see how handsome I am.
I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from?
Yeah, see? I care less
lying to
about
you.
that. So we
Use
are
your
a
eyes,
separate
there is.
entity
Yeah.
from the hero.
Why would I lie about something so meaningless? What good would it even
You
do?
tell us. This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. The world is depending on you.
Approach the mirror!
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall.
What do you mean? I
Isn't
don't
much
know
to see.
why, Brian. He clicked like 5 red flags at this point.
This really isn't funny.
I was doing it because you were busy. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I like this little what is it called?
The nail.
Yeah, so I want to do like
It's sassy, I like it.
But it was there a second ago.
Oh, Shabama question, and to everybody else who owns a cat, do you ever feel like if you find like that one of their whiskers like fell, you find it, do you ever feel like trying to play it like a banjo, like you know that
Well, I
Tom
don't
and
know if you know
Jerry
the
cartoon? Can you just cue the trombone guy?
Well, I need to open it first.
I mean, sure.
Yeah, you need to type stuff.
Oh, my bad. I poke Fufu with his fallen
So funny,
whiskers.
Camilla haven't played in a little bit, and that's it. She's like, "What do I do? What is this? What is this technology? Never seen it before."
I don't even know. Tom and Jerry banjo.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
like it's one of the most famous. Crambone, yes.
Oh, I thought it was trombone.
No. Give me a second.
Oh. Mute all. Mute all.
And now it's gone, so all of us can stop arguing about it. and
Yeah, I
get to
found one more
fighting.
on the table today.
No, I found one on my pillow recently.
She's shedding. Enter the basement without
Wait,
the
Brian got a
blade.
30. Maybe he meant 30 seconds. Brian, are you getting the 30-minute ad? You watch it like a
But
full
Brian
episode?
wouldn't know
True.
if Brian's having ads like
30-second, okay. I was like,
okay.
I love it. I only got a 30-minute. I was like, yeah, like, not a big deal.
Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna say what I want to do.
Yes.
And like do it, but if you object
Sure.
or you really want to say something or
Yeah.
do something else, you do it. Enter the basement.
Yeah, I don't want to
without
take the blade.
blade.
Yeah,
A knife
same.
this time. Right then.
Well,
this
it's not like it
cuts
helped
is
us last time.
Probably more fair to her anyway. Wouldn't want to feel like we cheated our way to a win. As long as you can still get the job done. And don't forget that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you happen to change your mind. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a rough stone staircase, its walls pressing at your sides and tightening as you descend. The air seeping from below is heavy and oppressive, with an almost sulfuric odor
Where's
to
Invisible?
it. If the
Invisible
princess
bought
lives
this for
here,
me.
slaying her
Did
would
he?
probably be doing her a favor.
I think it was Invisible. Who
Is
bought this
that
for me?
another challenger? Finally. It's been ages since I've had a good fight.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper,
It's
almost
also, this is a
threatening.
very weird note, but the way, because it feels to me like the hero and the narrator is the same guy.
Yeah.
It very gives me like audiobook vibes.
You can see that.
Both the way that he's using this like general British
Yeah.
accent, and also because it's like the same person.
Yeah, makes sense.
Good. Sounds like my kind of princess. As much as I appreciate the enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember, you're here to slay the princess, not to have a good fight. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes
Well,
into
that
view.
princess is definitely
A large handle
slaying.
leading from her wrist to the basement wall.
Damn, I'm sorry. I'm like, whoa.
Looks like she could rip those chains out of the wall without a second thought.
And whip me with them.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either of us. But no little knife this time, huh?
No.
No. I hope you're not just here to chat. I've been itching for a rematch.
I hope you heard all of that, Mr. Narrator. This is a lot different than last time, but last time definitely happened.
Okay, fine. Let's say for a moment I believe you.
Yes.
Yes.
For all we know, whatever happened to you last time was just a fluke, and beyond that, do you know who
This is
doesn't
perfect
remember anything
placement
that
also,
happened
because she
last
was
time?
like, right.
Yeah.
I don't remember what happened last time. Are you
Narrator sounds to me like, what's his name? Richard Ayoade a lot of times.
A little bit.
Yeah.
There's a
Of
little bit
course
of
I'm not
intonation.
okay. As far as we're all concerned, the fate of my world is still very much on the line. Not all of us have the luxury of jumping over to a parallel universe the second we die.
I actually am just here to chat.
Haven't we talked enough?
No.
Do you really have anything else to say? Or
You
are you
do.
just stalling because you're scared I'm going to kill you again?
I love a woman that stamples all over my masculinity. I'm not saying I'm not here to fight, but I think the two of us have a few things to unpack first. Let's, like, how we're both still alive.
What is there to unpack? I was dead and now I'm not, and the same goes for you. There. Unpacking done. Don't you get it? We've been
It
given
was
free
as
rein
short
to
as
wail
the
on each
game
other.
unpack.
Forever.
Oh, hi, Rusalka, hi!
Hello, Rusalka.
I raided her because Chromie gave me like to go raid her. She lives in Japan right now. You're from Canada originally, right?
Konnichiwa.
And now you live in Japan, right? We just kind of started, but it's very interesting. I like it a lot. And her name
You
is
just
Rusalka.
said you didn't like it.
like it now. I didn't like beginning. I didn't
Okay.
like it. Now I'm like, now that she's hot, I'm like, okay, there is a point for that. I was like, okay, now you got my interest.
Couldn't have said
But
it
is
better
Rusalka
myself.
Rus?
No.
Alga?
So basically, Czech, right? Do I remember correctly?
So Rus enough.
Sure.
Slav. Slav Salka.
Sure. And she got her name because of I think it was not a play opera, right?
From US, when my parents lived basically near Canada.
Gotcha. I
So
don't know why-
neither Rus Salka or Slav
No,
Salka.
she's originally
Imposter
from-
Salka. Okay.
No.
I'm just trying to understand. If you think this one is hot.
Oh!
Slay! The princess indeed! Oh.
Sorry, I just wanted to see.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's a little, yeah. Don't worry, I'm always up for good fights.
Yeah, I remember that. It was like. Yeah, I know, right? It was like this placement was like
Amazing, yeah.
Thank you, Shabama. That was like perfect.
I love this one.
I would just like explore first.
Yeah, I'm trying. You look different.
Aside from your empty hands, you look exactly the same.
Opera, yeah. I was like, was it play or was it opera? Rusalka likes, and it's like it's such a cool opera. So it's basically about this girl, whatever. Like it was like with Prince, you know, like Prince was a fucker. So in the end, she was given a choice to either kill the prince or become a demon who kills people. So she became a demon, but then Prince came to her, and so she kind of did both. So she killed him as well. So it was like double win.
I was thinking.
I was like, are you lying?
No, I was thinking because the last thing I experienced with the Rusalka was The Witcher, and we were just talking with Victoria because she recently read the second book finally, and there is an amazing chapter.
Rusalka
on,
was
like-
just memorable. That's why I remember. My memory is horrible usually. Everybody go follow Rusalka. Yes, go ahead.
But yeah, there was a play on like The Little Mermaid with a Rusalka.
yeah.
But the best part is that first of all, I suggest listening to the audiobook of Witcher because the guy does a fantastic job who reads it. All of the characters amazing. But to hear him, so Rusalka's thing in the book is that everything they say, they sing. That's their language. I mean, it's not just the singing, they do have a separate language.
Yeah.
But all of the conversations, to hear that guy sing these, so you do remember me, and also Geralt responding
Oh my
like
God.
that. He is singing, and in that voice, I am actually here to free you. It is the best part of the second book. Actually, the second book is pretty good.
Yes.
All parts are
Camilla,
best parts.
you can ask Rusalka all of your weeb questions about Japan, by the way.
Oh, no, you said Weeb, I remember. Guys, I have a new favorite anime.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen Kotaro Lives Alone, please go and watch it. It is so fucking good. It is about this 4-year-old kid who starts living alone by himself without adults, and he is like acting like an adult. And at first, I thought that it was just like a cute comedy. You know how like anime can be, that is just like they take, it's like The Way of the House Husband, right? Like there's one shtick and they keep like making jokes about it. But no, the plot keeps going, and it's so funny, it's so sad so many times, it's so touching so many times. That anime has everything. I'm just on episode 4 and I'm already like, slay Kotaro.
No, but like, give me a second. Let me find what's the, since I can't do it.
Trying to
here.
remember which. Yeah, Shabamo speaks, knows a lot of Japanese. I say a lot, Shabamo's gonna say a little, but I'm like, I know a little, like 3 words. You know way more.
Oh, can you open this? Let me open YouTube.
I'm gonna type like Alan Wake.
Only with one finger.
Yes.
I was today doing clips and I was like, I cannot wait to do like first when I'm joking about like how Alan cannot type, and then I'm like, and then in Alan Wake 2 he's typing with full hands and I'm like, oh my god, he finally learned. Can you put Netflix old enough? Yes.
Don't forget to mute the show. Yes.
My favorite show. Let me see if they're like clip. There's like stuff from like news, like ABC News. I don't give a fuck about ABC News.
Why don't we type best of? Why don't we type best of?
Sure. Best of?
Oh shit. Just play the first. Fuck it.
It's from USA Today.
So,
like here, I don't know.
Inspired by a successful Japanese TV series,
I need you to buy 3
Wait, is it inspired by your anime that you've been playing? That you've been watching?
What
No,
they're
like-
about to say.
things.
I don't
You're
think
gonna
so.
help me scrub the frog pen.
Or
And buy
maybe
some
they're
food
saying
for
that
you
they're
and
making an
Abba
American version.
I don't know.
9 children from 2 to 5
Oh
years
yeah,
old
so yeah, it's inspired by Kotaro Lives
I
Alone.
think so.
Oli, are you alright?
will be
Yeah,
given a chance
I
to
love
be
it so much
independent.
that I'm like, I want to read the manga too.
What's his name? What's the name of the anime?
Kotaro
Oh wait, I'm gonna look like
Kotaro
this.
Lives Alone.
Do I need to pay money?
For the
He knows
first time
he
ever,
needs to pay money.
their parents asked them
He's
to
the
run
best.
errands alone.
That kid is
I can
amazing.
still buy it myself,
Don't you want to help Mama?
but it's so hard.
Are they old enough?
He doesn't have a mama. I used to know how to fucking read that.
Oh no, it
but
was
I
actually a
forgot.
different one. Was the inspiration for this. It was Mickey's first errand. That's what it was.
By the way, if anybody has like lighthearted anime recommendations for what I can watch when I'm having a lunch break, I would highly appreciate that. Yeah, I was like, oh, I want to see the trailer. His eyes freak me out though.
Oh,
It's
have
like
you
a
seen the
ghost.
Avatar trailer, by the way, Camilla?
お忙しいところ申し訳ない。
Avatar.
That's not what I
隣の203号室に越してきた佐藤と申す。
sumimasen. Can we have
Dub? That's not pure.
I don't give a shit. Give a rat's ass. Come on, speak to me.
Katara Lives Alone is
God
the,
fucking damn
sorry,
it.
is the darkest anime of 2022.
Can I see it with
Everyone's
dub?
saddest moment. I was like,
English dub, okay.
I love the. This is like very nice. Like anybody has another good-hearted anime, and everyone's like, "This is pure misery."
I can see.
Graveyard scene. Whoa.
Oh,
There's
that's
like so
expected.
much.
To me. No, they're like when it's sad, it hits you like in the gut. Because okay, like I don't think that's much of a spoiler, but like you assume that if he lives alone, then
Yeah,
something
something
happened to
happens.
his parents. And there are like moments when he's like realized, somebody explains to him that like,
That's
you know,
not okay.
a birthday, it's like, oh, it's like celebration that like
Yeah.
someone's like celebrating that you were born, and he's like having a realization like, oh, somebody can be happy that I am born. And you're like, fucking gut punch.
Oh.
Yes. Commendable work.
I can't believe you! I was worried sick about you, and you were sleeping this whole
Oh,
time?
let's get to
My
kid.
bad.
But he's adorable.
Please forgive the intrusion, good sir. My name is Kotaro Sato, and I just moved in next door. I'm pleased to meet you. Please accept this as a token of my goodwill.
Why does he sound like
thanks.
that Russian Neko cover?
203, corner unit, right?
Aye.
You alone?
Aye.
Oh, he's a
So where are your
god.
parents? At work?
No.
Hang on. Does this
But it
apartment
says
even
God.
allow tenants with young kids?
I have no young kids living with me.
Yeah, what I meant
I
was...
shall
Cute,
be
but
the
also
only
occasionally
tenant of
shoots me in the
room
god.
next door.
Got it.
Anime.
It has
Yeah.
been a pleasure meeting you, good sir.
Isn't he the most fucking adorable thing you've ever seen in your life?
He looks like Troy Baker.
Don't remember.
Like jumping. Can you put Avatar like
boy.
Netflix Avatar
I'm
trailer?
scared.
I haven't seen it, so I would say like I have no. I also barely seen the animated show, so yeah, I guess it's this one. I forgot it was like.
Yeah. Because I want to...
Anime, so like
No, a lot of people like One Piece adaptation. Yeah. Even here. But I don't know, like...
I actually like Zuko's scar. It looks more realistic. Because I was like hoping that they're not gonna make it like just red spot. Like just a red dot in the middle of the face.
I just don't like him, but it's subjective. Like, not for, like, good reasons. He just doesn't look attractive to me, and I'm a Zuko
No, sure.
simp. So, Death Note live action better than anime. Chromie,
You cannot ban him because then you're gonna take away his mod and it's gonna take
not
away.
not banned, but yeah, you're lucky.
I do wish he was more he was a bit more disfigured. The fuck is
Wow,
this?
Brian.
I know.
Wow. I expected that from anybody, but
No,
not from you.
I don't know, but this is a realistic like burn scar.
Damn, Shibamo is slaying himself.
No, but what you mean is like no. Here's the thing. As a person who studied theater makeup, and I studied a bunch of different stuff, like for that, you kind of like kind of have to create we had to create a big folder of different people's like problems. I think it was supposed to be a burn scar. So basically what you describe it right now, Shibamo, is a fresh burn. It will have the paper, like this whole texture. When it's already an old burn, it will have this kind of stuff.
How old was that burn?
I don't know.
Because it's not supposed to be fresh, like it literally just happened. But I think it's been under a year even.
Oh no, it's that's how it looks under a year. It doesn't go further.
It was gone.
Wasn't it gone?
It was gone. I'm actually the worst
Okay,
lead,
yeah, he
even
wants
though I
the-
live in Japan, I don't know too
No,
many
he wants the
anime.
whole eyebrow gone. It's only the end is gone. I get what you mean, but it's gonna like it does grow back.
It
like,
does grow back. Like I have a scar at the end of my eyebrow, and like it, like the hair grows over it. It's not like hair stopped growing there.
Because I have a burn scar. Like I burned my leg pretty badly. And it's like at some point it's pretty. It's what is it called? It just has the like pigmentation problem.
But Rusalka, just in case you answered that already, but outside of One Piece, like, do Japanese Nihon, if I may say so, like live action adaptations?
Because there's like for Kakegurui, there's live action. For all of them, if you look, they all have at least one live action adaptation. Like Sailor Moon
And it
live action
nauseates
adaptation's
me.
been showing in the movie theaters everywhere.
You speak for all Japanese.
Yes.
Don't put words into my mouth.
Yeah, I was like,
They seem to make a lot of live actions, and they're on a lot. That's why I'm like, so people like that?
Yeah.
Ew. So I assume there has to be an audience.
like I know that
Lame one.
I know that what's her
showed them.
name? Sailor Moon's live actions actually show like in theater and people like watch it in theater. So I'm like, yeah. Yeah, I heard the Phoenix Ride was very popular. So
I didn't know there was a Phoenix Wright live action adaptation. Like I've watched the Conan live actions and
the one with
the Barbarian.
yeah, the one with
the
Arnold
one
Schwarzenegger.
with the Iron.
Because I love those as a kid.
Pop the iron! That's what it was. Okay, I keep moving the yeah. So you do remember me.
Oh, I remember you all right. Best 3 minutes of my life. So, why don't
And we
do it
haven't even
again?
had sex
Or are
yet.
you scared I'm going to put you down for good
I don't
this
know
time?
Conan Detective. I only know Conan the Barbarian. I'm sorry, guys. I'm uneducated in Japanese
There's
stuff.
Conan the Detective. Excuse me?
I know Conan the... And I know Conan O'Brien. Those are two
Why is
Conans that... Just put images.
I know, it's okay, it's closed. That's what it's actually closed.
Manga series. Oh, it's so cute.
Okay, I've seen this image.
Yeah, same.
But since it's not called Detective Conan, I've never known that.
I think.
But he
TV
doesn't
show-
look like a barbarian.
No, it looks like
I
90s.
just love that one of the first thing that showed up is that
You're moving me. You moving me. You need to select the right.
it's like this shit. Anyways, what's Slayer?
Are you just going to let her talk to us like that? We're not scared.
Are you gonna do the thing or?
Yeah. The only thing.
Maury, what you would you like the? Are you going on my lap? Are you
Yeah.
fucking going on my lap? Are you going on my lap?
My God.
She came on my lap. I'm eating and trying to stream at the same time.
She just
like that wasn't
That's
enough
it.
for
She's
me.
like, that's it. I'm
Like
here.
that wasn't enough for me.
Where maybe you go here for me? Do you want to cut? No, only
she
for
wants
lap.
my attention. Ow!
Oh my God, she's coming.
Please move your tail away from my food.
Oh no, she's worse. I'm just.
You
a
know
stepping
what? You
stone
know
in her
what?
life.
You know what? This is good
Yeah,
for us as a society.
I think she's not like. Oh my God, what's up with his hair? Oh, it's Ace Attorney. Okay, I was like, is it Conan? Oh my God, this is so weird. Oh, that's Gumshoe.
I'm also looking at this and I want to see that.
I think that's the musical they said. There's a musical also.
But also with the music from Slay the Princess, this is like on another. Can you please? No, can you please
Yeah,
put
that's
this
why I'm opening. What the fuck is this?
Oh yeah, it's a stage play. Yeah, I see. It's not the only time he breakdances.
It's a short compilation of Gumshoe break.
Love Japan so much. I love Japan so much.
Banana. It was so funny, Saka, you couldn't laugh. I was, we were testing out on the stream, playing demo of this game that makes you, it helps you learn languages. Sorry, just for a second.
It's a gag that keeps going.
Yeah, so we were playing this game that keeps you like that helps you learn languages, and we decided to do Japanese, and I was dying because all the words it was giving us were just like versions of. I'm pretty sure.
Not the like the pure Japanese words, but the ones that are kind of like
Yeah,
you
they
know
were like
just derivatives of the English.
Leather bag. Rezubago. I was like, are you fucking shitting me? Can we have any word that's actually not like, not an English word that's like just changed slightly? Like every single word there was just that. Yeah,
The Ace Attorney stage plays out of context.
Oh my god, here it is, the whole thing with English subtitles.
I want to see what's his name. Yes! Aye, that's him! Is that the neighbor? I used to voice her. Hi, Catholic. We slayed her once, but then we kind of got sidetracked into Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney live stage play. Oh, Rusalka. I love that they cut there. Why is she a kid?
You think she's supposed to be like a kid?
No. You saw her in live action. No, she. You know, I'm not gonna explain it. It's just because she's not supposed to be a kid. I'm gonna stop it. Yeah, it is the neighbor. I'm gonna stop it. I just want Catholic to see. No, just this one. With the ending.
Wait, can you pause? What is this video? Can you show it?
Like Sarah doesn't belong here.
It's actually really hard work.
And this is the most irritating guy.
I mean, they're all really welcoming, you know?
Michael Cera doesn't belong here.
Michael Cera has one of the most interesting filmographies in Hollywood. He's the awkward typecast, but how has that allowed him to carve out such a successful career? Let's dive into what got him here.
It's just weird videos. It also has like, Anna Kendrick isn't pretending. It's like, whatever. Fuck it.
I'm sorry. Anyways, let's slay.
Oh.
Rezobago.
I think my position on violence in this situation is
I'm trying to
already
remember other
more than
words when I
clear.
was like, I was
You
losing
really
my
shouldn't let
mind.
yourself be goaded so easily. There's more at risk in this encounter than your fragile ego.
Fuck.
I agree. If we're gonna fight her, we need a weapon.
Oh, Inspector Gumshoe, you
silly Bailey.
I know. Well, you really got me going for this, please. I haven't decided what I'm doing yet.
Oh, there's more.
It's the same shit, no? Hold on. Go down? Yeah, it's the same shit.
This one?
Yeah.
You haven't decided?
Keep trying
We
to
talked
get
more
shit
than
out
enough
of her.
last time. Do you really have anything else to say? Or are you just stalling because you're scared I'm going to kill you? If you want to talk, I guess I can talk. But you should come a little closer first.
No, go down, turn around and leave.
This one?
I don't know what happened to you since the
let's do
last
this
time we met, but I'm not fighting a giant demon lady.
Why don't
Bye!
you do it with a feeling? But I'm
sorry.
not fighting a giant demon lady. Bye.
Oh, you've got another thing coming if you think you can just turn around and leave.
As you step towards the stairs, you hear the heavy creak of straining metal, and then snap. She's loose. You have to make a decision, and you have to make it fast.
Run. Or kiss her. Okay, team. What are we thinking?
Run like hell?
Oh no, I was gonna say okay, team. What are we
Women.
How about we get the hell out of... little voice doesn't have a chance to finish that thought before the princess barrels into you and smashes your body into the
come on,
rough
it's fine.
stone
Yeah.
wall. Can I finish my thought now? Sure. Why
Rebellion.
not?
Same.
Here. So glad we could stick around to hear the end of that. But I'm afraid that's all the time you had left. Why, for the love of everything, did you stop to think?
Yeah.
What did you expect you'd come up with?
I was like, I don't know why Camilla was like, oh, let me think for a second.
Because I wanted to hear
Doesn't
that
matter,
interaction.
Because everything goes dark and you die. Great job. No, come on. We can't be dead.
Also because I want to
You didn't get a
annoy
chance
the
to fight
narrator.
her. Dead is dead.
Because I don't
But
like him.
Maybe you'll have better luck next time.
So you admit there isn't a...
The Fury. I read it as
yeah.
a furry.
You're on a path inwards. And at the
I
end
like
of
the
that
moment we
path-
both were
All
like,
right,
wait a
change of
second, the
plans.
furry?
We're taking the blade this time, and we're not hiding upstairs.
Who cares about the blade? If we
voice of
had
the
a chance against her, we already missed it, didn't we? She
Women.
got stronger, and we stayed the same.
I know. No, Catholic literally saying.
We've seen her bleed. Whatever
Let's
she
find
is,
a woman
she
that will
started out
smash into a
mortal,
wall,
which
both
means she
of us.
probably is still mortal, which means we can win. We just didn't take things seriously enough last time.
What's with the kazoo?
If that's what you want, then fine.
What?
Enjoy being beaten
There's an
to
occasional
death
kazoo
again
playing, like-
and again.
You're stuck here with us too. For all you know, we'll never get to leave this place until we get it right. Well, this is just great. Let me cut to the chase. Clearly, you've already been here. Yeah, you think?
Actually, I don't think we have been here. This is all different, isn't it?
That's a good point. Everything here is a little off.
A little?
Yes, precisely.
Looks like
And if
little
you'd given me
anuses
2
everywhere.
seconds to finish my thought, I would have said that.
Unless you don't want me to.
No, sure. I just need you to like, if you.
I
if you can
will. I
like-
I stopped eating.
No, I know. I was just like, just saying.
Oh, you're actually letting me talk now. Great. If you've already been here, it means you've seen things
is
you
a little
aren't supposed to have
overpowering,
seen,
that
and you
voice.
know things
Do you
that
feel
you
like
aren't
it?
supposed to know. This
just
doesn't
don't
look
wanna
like a path in
interrupt
the
him.
woods
Yeah.
if reality seems distorted.
Like, you don't need to press escape. It's the right button also. Right mouse
Oh.
button. Preferences. Like I would put middle probably. Although yeah, keep it here.
That feels right.
So you knew this could happen. You knew we'd be able to restart like this. I know all sorts of things, which is why you should listen to me.
Then why don't you share
not really
that?
Yeah.
Look, if the world around you is changing, especially all the way out here, then that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you'd better take things
Yeah,
seriously.
right. You said yourself that you know more than you're letting on. If you want me to go into the cabin, then you'd better tell us everything.
I can't. Anything I say at this point is far more likely to accelerate the unraveling of this place than it is to actually help you do your job. In fact, I probably shouldn't have even
You're
said
not my
that.
supervisor.
I trust that if you've been here before, it means you know how dangerous she is, and that you know I'm not lying to you about her. Really? That's it. That's all we're getting out of you.
Even now, you're full of secrets.
Yeah, unreliable narrator,
We're
literally.
doomed, aren't we?
I get it. You're conflicted. You've been
No,
through a
broken.
lot, but I really have to be firm here.
No,
I
narrator
will
is
tell you
unreliable.
one
The
thing,
broken is
which
us.
is that even
No, I
now,
know, no,
you
it
are
is not.
capable of stopping
That's-
her and
I
saving
was
the world
commenting
from
on what
ruin.
narrator said.
You always have been. You always will be.
If I don't slay her, if I just stay here or do anything else, and we hit this point of no return, then what happens?
Then what happens? Have you even been listening? It's the end is what happens. Yeah, but is there something after the end? How am I
Deep
supposed to know?
questions.
The end means finality. It's not like I can just
No, let me
peek on
speak
over
to
to the other
your
side and tell you
manager.
what it's like there. If there even is a there, it doesn't matter because we're going to win. Now that's exactly the
Oh,
sort of
stubborn
mindset
is
I like
back.
to see. Don't let yourself be consumed with self-doubt. Don't flirt with oblivion. Just focus on the present and everything
Yeah, I wanna
will be
flirt with the
absolutely
princess.
fine.
If you fought that princess before, it's a lot of fun. Which princess?
No, I was like, is that Stan?
I was like, from here, I was like, is that Stan? Ah. Is it a sexy fight?
I'm not gonna do that, but I really want to. No matter what happens next, it seems like our answers are at the cabin. We might as well see this through.
Good, we're all on the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin on the hill. You'll find the princess within, as I'm sure you already know. End her. That's it? No final words of advice? I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is something you've already heard. That's fine by me. Let's get moving. I'm itching for a rematch.
Proceed.
The interior of the cabin is a place that feels long forgotten. There was once an elegance to its construction, carved marble columns holding a high arched roof, vaulted windows letting in the weak starlight.
It is all the blood of her enemies.
But that is how it was. Now there is a growth that has overtaken it. A viscous fluid seeps from cracks in the stone walls, and it congeals into chaotic streaks of writhing nerves.
If we don't kill her, this is just gonna keep repeating and deteriorating to the point till the world is gonna end.
Ah.
That's horrible.
But we did kill her.
It doesn't matter.
But we also died.
Yeah. So we need to kill her.
I guess. It's like a Harry Potter thing, only one can live.
Blade
I was like, why is this Harry Potter? I was like, oh, okay, makes sense though.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Isn't that... It's that mirror again, and this time it's blocking the door.
A mirror? There is no mirror. There's... I don't know what to tell you. There isn't a mirror because I would know if there was a mirror.
My God.
You're either seeing things or you're confused on the definitions of door and mirror. Or you're seeing things. That seems far more likely. What are you trying to say, exactly?
He thinks we've lost it. That we're succumbing to madness, that something in us is broken.
That's an unnecessarily melodramatic way to describe a hallucination, but sure. I'm not going to waste time arguing with any of you. It went away after we touched it last time. Let's just do it again.
Approach the mirror.
You step forward and approach the door to the basement, hesitating before you open it. As if you don't see it. You really don't, do you? How strange. It really is just like last time. Are we really hallucinating? Why here? Why now? Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent.
Whoa.
We won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Well, I'm gonna hurt myself. Wipe the mirror clean.
You reach forward and drag your hand across the door
Well,
leading to the basement.
that's what we did last time. I would have smashed that to
and hurt ourselves.
I don't care.
Before we even get into a fight.
But I want to know what happens.
I'm sorry.
As if on command, it slowly slides open, scraping against the stone floor.
So I did want to grab the knife though. I just didn't realize that it was either or situation.
Well, look, you could have grabbed and then go to the mirror. It said there's the door.
I thought I would do the other way around.
The stairs leading down to the basement are at once both narrow and grandiose. The high vaulted ceiling stretches up into a gloom beyond your sight.
I really hope she's hot and not like Jabba the Hutt
press
now.
in uncomfortably at your sides. You feel both unprotected and trapped, at once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of charred remains.
What do you call them?
If the princess lives here,
like
slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
No, here. On the sides? That I got removed and you didn't?
Oh, I don't remember.
On there.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called.
What, guys, what's it called? The thing that gets removed here?
Tonsils?
Yes. This looks like tonsils.
No, it looks
Her
more like
voice,
vocal
a
cords.
bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
So you've returned after denying me the salvation of combat? Are you here to gloat? Are you here to mock what I've become?
What did you
Oh
become?
no, she is
Do you
Jabba.
think that if you let me kill you enough times, I'll suddenly soften and repent for sins that live solely in your head? Well, we've tried that, haven't we?
Is she hot?
Now come
Is
down
she
and see what your
Jabba the
refusal
Hutt?
has done to me.
Or
See
is
how
she
much you
Pizza
can
Hut?
bear to witness the consequences of
Pizza
your
Hut?
actions.
And Jabba.
But I don't want to see what we made. Can't we just give up? Blade,
It's
no
me.
Blade, all the same. We can't beat
It's
her.
me, the
Not
voice.
anymore.
We can. You're just a quitter. I want to see. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs.
I'm scared. This is gonna be.
The chamber's walls are painted in blood. A deep, sickening
has
red
become
that
of you?
drips down in clotted streams
You're
onto the charred
alright.
corpses
I don't
that
hate
make up
it.
its
I love
floor.
it.
I tap
This
that.
place
I
reeks
100%.
of torment,
I'm a monster
of
fucker.
ripped skin and burning bone.
Now.
The princess stands in its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
What are you
I know,
gonna
it's like, I
do
was like, why is she acting like, oh, what would have
There's
become
not so
of me?
much
I
a
was like,
moment
dude,
of hesitation
I'm
before she
freaking
steps
fired.
forward. Her chains pull taut, holding fast as she strains against them. The cuff around her wrist digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh. And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears.
Nice.
It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free
Why?
from
If
her
you could do that, why have you been waiting for me?
She is loose, and she is coming for you.
My body is ready.
What can we even do against someone like her? She has such power, such beauty.
Amazing.
Stop that. We can win. We just have
The
to
ultimate
lose our
simp.
fear. We don't even have a weapon. It doesn't matter.
What about her
I
dick?
refuse to go out any way that isn't kicking and screaming.
I'll do this one.
Yeah. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry for what I did to you.
If you're sorry, then you'll stand and fight.
You want to fight?
But why?
I don't want a sniveling coward. I want to squeeze the life out of a ferocious heart.
She bounds across the room, her fists ready, her heart set upon your destruction. With a horrifying squelch, you are unwound.
I hope you weren't planning on dying. We're going to make this last forever. Huh. I feel cold. I've never felt cold before.
True to her word, you do not die by her hand. Something has taken her away and it's left something else in her place.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Yeah, the narrator's
The
gone.
narrator's gone.
Does that mean the world ended?
The world didn't end. We're still here. Come on. We just need to keep going.
Figures the world would end and leave us with all this nothing.
I love the
God.
broken. I think I'm supposed to look at the mirror.
There's something dreadful about it. I don't think you should.
Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
I don't want to look at us.
Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
The mirror never scared you before.
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
You approach in the mirror. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. It's you! You're alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. You are at the cabin. Approach her.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
It's like they're all applauding. They're like, yeah,
girls. Slay. Do you know the narrator?
Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here?
I have only just now stirred to consciousness. I could not have trapped you here, and I too yearn to be free.
What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I don't know what I am.
I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
No, lakes.
And then to oceans.
Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Here's the point. Ask, please, ask this.
Which one?
Do you know the narrator?
Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
That's kind of sad.
The space we're in is vacant.
Holding her hand up.
Nothing comes here but us.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where
I
one
exist
thing
in
begins
circles.
and another ends?
Kinda. Like, what was first, the chicken or the egg?
Yeah.
Do you know about the worlds beyond this place?
I know only that they are.
What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
I don't fucking get anything that's happening. I am so confused.
I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely
I get that
to
it makes sense. I'm just
reshape,
like, I also hate that
to
everything,
remove.
like, there's so many questions to ask, and like, all of the questions lead to the same, like, oh, can it be, like, like, the writing is a little irritating to me personally.
I don't know, like, lots of books are like this. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Wait, are we supposed to click on every single explorer? Is it the way to do it?
Well, I mean, if there is a choice, there's no one way to do it. How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Are Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die.
Because I don't want to click every explorer, personally. And I'm like, I don't care what's the answer to these questions. Okay, make me forget.
She asks that I tell you to remember her.
Aww. She likes us.
Oh, you won't, she said.
I heard everything goes dark and you die.
Yeah, so we're starting again.
You're on a path in the woods. And at the end of that path
The
is a
achievement,
cabin.
the real Slay the Princess
And in the
starts
basement
here.
of that cabin is a princess.
Well, often you can click a lot or all explores before taking action, but not every time, as we already saw before when taking time to think killed you. So yeah, no, do what you like for sure, trust your gut.
Can you click right mouse button? Can you click preferences? I want to see if they have that. Yeah, I would say skip on like whatever until we see unseen text. Yeah, so this way we're gonna skip stuff that we already seen. Okay.
You're here to slay her.
Or maybe that's.
But we haven't seen
If you
it.
don't, it will be the end of the world.
Well, if it's like repeats, it should be like.
Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked
While I
up?
appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no
I'm trying
changing
to think
that.
what's this line of philosophy
It's
supposed
no
to
use arguing
pragmatism?
semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider that? Nobody wants the world to end.
Me, I'm trying to not choose the ones that we already had before.
I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or very, very evil people, but
No, I
surely you're not
like
one of
the
those.
dialogue-heavy games. I
Right.
play mostly dialogue-heavy games. It's just a little bit for me to, what is it called? Like graphomania.
I do not agree. Actually, I've played other games that are way
Okay,
more.
yeah, it's a little.
This has a point. This is a
It
style
does
that
have a
has
point.
a point.
I just don't like the style.
I don't.
right now.
Yeah, I just don't think you read a lot of books that are like this.
Like what books? I like
this.
No, I know, but what?
Well,
books are
then
like
you
this?
you read mystery for a long time before you
But
start
it's-
like understanding what's
No,
happening.
I like those kind of books, but I'm just like I don't like specifically. It's not about this. I like the story. I don't like specifically how the stuff is written because it's like it's just you go in circles a lot of times, and that's like in dialogue, and that's what like I don't like. I don't like that a lot of times you want to ask different stuff, and it's like it kind of like the conversation goes in circles,
You make
and
your
I
way
don't
up
like
the
that.
short
I think
path
that's not
of
a good
warning.
writing.
Before
I
she
like the
will lie.
mystery. I like
We're
that
not
we
gonna
like you know
ignore him.
what's happening. For me, it's just the dialogue a lot of times goes in circles, and I'm like, well, can we like have anything happen? Not in the action
The
point, but it's
interior
like
of the cabin is almost entirely
like
bare.
what
The
is your
air
name?
is
It
stale
doesn't
and
matter.
mustard
Why
laden.
it
Is your
doesn't
input.
matter. What is this? It doesn't matter. I was like, okay, great. So why am I even doing this? Why am I even in this game if not nothing like can you like
Door to
change
the
your
basement
answer or do
creaks
something
open,
differently?
revealing
Basically,
a
that's what I'm
staircase,
saying.
her voice soft.
Hello? Is someone there?
So I didn't grab because before the first time we came in, I grabbed the knife, and it was a hostile voice. I didn't grab the
No,
knife.
but also
right
she
now.
remembers us. She asked to remember us.
Fucked.
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part
I know,
of the
but it's like there's a way to be vague
You're
and there's a
playing
way
a
to just
dangerous
put in
game by
everything in
coming here
circles for me.
unarmed.
Well, I
personally.
think is that like I get it. It ends up being in circles with how much we click explore, but on the other hand,
But I want
if
to-
you put
yeah.
this, yeah, I get it.
Oh, no, I got you. Because as I said, like, I like the premise, I like the plot and all of this stuff. It's just, for me, like, specifically, when you click a lot of,
You're
like...
still listening to reason. It would be
When you
Exactly.
click a lot of, yeah, a lot of
But you may
explore,
still
it just
be able
starts
to do
going in
what needs to
circles,
be
and that
done.
irritates me personally.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
She's beautiful.
I am begging you to stay focused.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on, let's talk a bit first.
Okay.
Aww. What's your name?
Oh,
She pauses, carefully formulating her words before she responds.
you can address me as Your Royal Highness. Or you can just call me Princess if
No,
Your
I
Royal
got that
Highness
it's
is
like
too
she has a
formal.
different voice now, right?
Is princess her name or her title? What if it's both?
So is Princess your name?
Like I said, you can call me Princess if you'd like. I'm sorry, I've been down here so long, I guess I've just forgotten. I must have a name, though. Everyone has a name.
Okay, that's weird. She hadn't even thought to pick a name for herself. Hopefully, you're starting to see that she can't be trusted.
Oh my god.
Go back upstairs, get the
Or maybe
blade,
she's
and
under the
slay
spell
her
and she
before
cannot
it's
say
too
her
late.
name.
Maybe she's a demon, and demons cannot say their name. Because then you have power over them.
they can say their name. It's
No.
just not in their interest.
Yeah, basically. I would say this one.
If I'm the first person you've seen in a while, what have you been eating or drinking?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
This is the only time this is ever going to happen, but I agree with the princess. That's hardly relevant. Okay, but actually, what has she been eating? She has to eat, right?
Here's the thing, I like the pencil, and I love how you can see that it's pencil. I just wish not every single line was jiggling. I like when the style is done, because I know how the style is done and how like, you know, but I'm like, I just wish only like maybe contour was jiggling, or maybe some kind of stuff, because it really irritates me that everything is jiggling. It's kind of like, it just, I don't know, maybe it's like sensory or something like that.
I don't know anything about you. For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason.
Of course I'm locked up down here for a reason. I don't actually know what that reason is, but you don't just stuff a princess in a basement and throw away the key without there being some sort of an explanation, right?
You have all the explanation you need. You should know better than to trust whatever she comes.
Shut the fuck up. What would you do? Would you do this, or would you?
I would just look at the chains. Yeah, I would examine.
Yeah,
the chains.
examine the chains.
Oh, but there are two examinations.
Yeah.
I will do this one maybe.
Okay, I'm going to get you out of here. Don't make me regret this.
You're only making this more difficult.
Fuck off.
Thank you, and you won't. I promise.
You're making a huge mistake.
I didn't ask her
No.
opinion.
You're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light
Meaning
of day.
you.
They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
I was thinking the first. I don't know.
First?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Neither do I.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas?
Maybe there's some way to break the chains.
We will never break
Or
the
if
chains.
that doesn't work, I guess we can always cut me out of them.
Whoa.
She offers the suggestion with almost complete nonchalance. If we were stuck down here long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out if it meant we could finally be free.
Oh my god, this is what 128
You attempt to make your way out of the
hours.
basement with the door at the top of the stairs.
She like
slammed
takes
shut.
off mask and there's James
You hear the
Franco
click of a
sitting there
lock
this whole
sliding
time.
into place.
Oh.
Is someone else here?
Nice.
Who locked us in?
First one over there.
Oh. Hey, let me out of
Your
here.
shouts and pleas are met with silence. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess.
Oh, you little
and you
fucker.
won't leave until the task is done.
Try the
You
door.
try the door, but it's locked.
Okay.
You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
He said
Look at the
who?
mess you're in.
Educated.
Oh, so it is the British game, I see.
Educated.
It's not about being educated,
It's
sure.
about being educated.
It's about being
I heard
British.
the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely hesitates before raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth
I
tearing through
told
her
you it's
limb with the
100 and whatever
determination of a
many
trap.
hours.
127.
127 hours, I'm
As she
telling you.
rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you, the clang of bouncing metal. It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now. Or we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
What if I want to try it?
Save the princess.
Fine. Against your better judgment, you place the blade against the ragged,
know.
self-inflicted wound
It's
on
cute
the
and it's
princess's
creepy.
arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and it takes little effort to crack through the bone of her arm. Her limb falls to the ground, and the heavy chains follow suit. She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal. No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground.
She has such Drusilla
How is she
vibe right
still
now.
smiling
yeah.
after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
It depends how long she stayed there, so maybe she's kind of like...
She would still yell.
Well, you don't know.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into
Okay,
the
Richard,
world.
are you ready?
Красный.
Yes. Not, it's not about it being red. Don't worry, it's not visible being red.
As
I
the
can
princess
see it
approaches the bottom
raising
stair,
from the
your
skin.
body steps forward and raises
Oh my
the
god, this
blade.
is like...
say?
On bump там.
О, не, ну бам, понятно.
Oh my god, this is like Ellie Enchanted. This is literally Ellie Enchanted. Yes, let's go.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
That's cute.
Warn her. You could have.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to
Oh, you
sink
do have
into her
blood
heart.
there now.
But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
Low
The
resistance.
blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and
now
takes
she's
the
gonna
blade
kill us
from your
with this.
infuriatingly rigid hands. What?
I'm sorry.
I'm so happy
Try to
you
be
got
quick.
the. Yes, I love how Enchanted. She never seen it and she refuses to watch it. Oh yeah,
I mean, I refuse to watch it.
I told you to watch a few times and you said no.
Well, I wasn't in the mood like that
okay.
day or whatever.
No, you said you never want to. You're not really interested in watching it. That's what you told me.
The Anne Hathaway one.
Yeah, you literally told me you were not interested to watch it.
I was just like, I'll try to
still-
be quick. You wanted me to move further.
I know. I still quote the moment from there. There's this one where you come in and when they come in into the elves village and they're like, "Let me entertain you." They kind of know.
She plunges it into your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Nice.
This is like Doki
She doesn't
Doki
argue
again.
does she? Apparently not, though it doesn't matter how sloppy her knife work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give
That's
out
a lot of
beneath
the size
you.
of the knife
You
is
collapse to the
changing
floor,
from
your
each
blood
like.
pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Bye, princess. Danger.
You're on a path in the. You're here to sleep.
Oh, you bastard! You're in it for. Jesus fucking Christ!
You in for it?
You're in for it now. I'm wise to your
My
tricks.
tricks? What on earth are you talking
No,
about?
I know,
We
but
just
like,
met
you
for the
didn't
first time.
yell.
If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he?
Oh,
If we're going to save our beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it.
Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess.
Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love. And the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek.
What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
I agree. Proceed. That was the same fucking thing.
A warning.
Yeah,
She will
fuck
love
off.
We already...
I think
Oh,
we've already
shit.
been over this.
Sorry.
I'm pretty sure he just like.
I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled.
Oh yeah, if
they
you put
must be
skip,
expressed.
it's gonna skip to the next unheard line.
Sure, yeah,
which
your
way?
passions
Yeah.
are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet.
Yes.
Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead. The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped
There's
in
no
fine
mirror
threaded
this time.
tapestries.
What do you mean?
A prison befitting
What?
a royal
There's a
prisoner.
mirror.
No, there's not.
The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table
What a
with
bitch!
a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Take the blade just in case.
Fine.
You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult.
I suppose if we're to play the role of dashing knight, we need an equally dashing sword. That way she'll know we can defend her from her enemies.
Hopefully it doesn't put her on edge, and hopefully it doesn't get turned on us. Again,
I read
there's no
it
use
doesn't get
arguing
us
over
turned
motivations.
on.
Now, it's good
Whoa.
that you took the blade. You'll need it to do your job.
Approach the mirror.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least... You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Yeah.
Okay, no, it doesn't skip to like...
It just did.
Yeah, but now it didn't voice this line.
So we already heard it.
But he's so fun. No, not this.
We did hear this one.
Smitten.
Ah. Oh, I guess you skipped the line that it was like already he was already saying. There wasn't like
No.
whatever.
The door to the basement.
Oh yeah, I think
closes,
Otto is the one who
revealing an
skips to
intricate
skips
stairwell.
always.
No, Otto is
Gold-trimmed
like
carpet
so that we
glimmers
don't
in the light
click
of
it.
the
Otto
torches
goes.
positioned
No.
along
Yes.
the walls.
Can you click it?
The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone
okay.
basement.
I kind of like it
If
this
the
way.
princess lives here, slaying her is probably
But
doing
this
her a
is
favor.
faster.
Is it?
A soft voice carries up the stairs.
Well, when you were like
Hello?
crazy clicking
someone
through
there?
it. Oh.
Her voice. It's somehow even more beautiful than last time.
But is she?
I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess. We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her
Yeah,
charms are all
manipulation.
part of the minute you walk down the
she's
stairs and
still
lock
off.
eyes
But
with
she
the
looks
princess.
like more
There's a heavy
princessly.
chain around her wrist, binding her to the
Where's
far
the dumb
wall.
mummy? Like, what is this?
My love,
Jesus.
we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment.
You know she can't hear you, right?
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit.
Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Did you hear that?
She's so
She said
kawaii.
we're dashing.
Good night, Brian.
Good night, Brian.
And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before.
That's right, villain, and you killed us.
Well, she killed us.
Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty.
And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time.
Yeah,
We
whatever.
damned a whole world,
No, we don't.
but everything reset. Nothing resets, you're just somewhere else. You can't keep hopping between worlds forever. Especially not without leaving a trail of incomprehensible devastation behind
Don't
you.
go skip.
This is horrible.
Look, I really like, for example, right now where her lines are barely jiggling, but every other line is jiggling.
Her lines
You
are
see-
not jiggling at all.
There's some, and I was like, that's what I like. I like when there's like a contrast between those, and I think this looks much prettier. This looks like more standing out.
Well, this just shows that it's done like this is a conscious choice.
No, I don't think it's always like it's always
Like
a good
right
choice.
now, it's to do this very dreamy.
I know, but I was like, I don't think it's every time it's a good choice.
Horrible for
basically.
you, maybe. But we've been given another opportunity to sweep her off her feet and treat her like the lady she is.
Now,
Like carve
hold
her
on.
arm.
If she
Yeah.
actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this?
Yeah.
Are you
I mean,
sure
if
we
you
want
get
to
some puss,
rescue
it's okay to end the world.
We never saw a world
Oh,
end.
am I wrong?
And now I'm
Am I
even
wrong?
more certain that we must
Where
chase our
am I
heroic
wrong?
and
Show me receipts.
romantic
Where am I
destiny
wrong?
than
You're
I've ever
Hermione.
been. I shan't let anyone convince us otherwise.
That's how you pronounce it. It's not
Are you
my
listening
fault.
to him? He's lost it.
You put
Don't
that
let him
away.
distract you. Just do your
No.
job.
No.
No. We kid in the box.
You killed me and it hurt! Why did you do that?
Oh, we actually say it, honestly.
Yeah!
Yeah, I say it.
I want to say, do I have to cut you out again? You really didn't care for that last
I'm
time.
okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
No!
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done.
Yeah.
What?
Maury.
No, she's a prisoner here.
Maybe
You can't
you
just
can
slip
stop
her hand
pretending
through
like
the
you poor
chains.
little, like,
Why are
homeless
you two
cat.
arguing over the logistics of slipping
Maury.
her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird?
She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
No, you're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
You really want me to say that?
Yeah.
You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that?
I'm sorry. Didn't you want me to?
Did we?
Yeah, I was like, huh?
We warned her of the cruel forces seizing our
But
body.
she's so
That's
cute.
practically telling her to kill us. She is our beloved, and she made the choice to free us of our misery, to show us mercy and make the best decision for everyone.
She made the best decision for her. Don't be so quick to assign kindness. You're just opening yourself up to manipulation.
Yeah, by you. I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely
Another version
unfair.
of me was pushed to such drastic action. It was for good reason.
That's okay. You were just doing your best, and that's all that matters.
Aww, so supportive.
She took that in stride. To a surprising extent. An almost unsettling extent, actually.
That's because she's perfect.
You think she has someone like him telling her what to do? She doesn't. There's no one else like me.
I think he's
okay.
right, because I like it better if she doesn't have some horrid little voice like him, always trying to drive her to violence.
Hello.
Hi.
Maury, come here. Come here.
Come here.
Come here. Иди сюда. Маури. Иди. Иди сюда.
I know Smitten is my favorite.
Come here.
Baby.
Come here. She's like, I just want pets.
I just woke up. I wanna.
What happened after I died?
You died, and now we're talking.
Cute. But before we started talking, did the world end?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess?
Oh my God.
She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips.
this one. Okay, never mind.
Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, it's not.
Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful ruin to them all. Body bag.
Do you want me to say
No,
that?
no, I was just laughing at it.
I have no feelings one way or the other about the world
At least you're
ending.
being honest. I can't believe that the fate of the entire world has been left in the hands of a nihilist. The princess shifts in uncomfortable confusion.
Oh, so you're uncomfortable now.
Me too. I don't care.
She wasn't confused for long. If she doesn't care, then clearly she didn't end the world. It would take a great desire for evil to do something so inconceivable, and our dearest has not an ounce of cruelty within her. All is well, and it's high time we rescued our beloved.
Why?
Потому что прилично.
I am not polite, girl.
Rescue the
No,
princess.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, I'll...
Fine, I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna close my
Not on my watch,
mouth
villain.
next time. I'm gonna
My
be
passions contain
yawning.
titanic
Apparently,
depths,
I'm
and
not
if you
like
try
I'm
anything
like
that might harm our
unladylike or
dearest,
something.
I will end our life without a second thought.
You wouldn't.
I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
You approach the
just
princess and
slip through.
gingerly slide her hand from her bindings.
Oh, we didn't even need
That,
to
I can't believe it. But I guess I have to.
I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true
Oh my god.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you
bosom.
in a joyful
Whoa,
embrace.
The bosom.
Ugh. Are you sure you want to do this? Just one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade is buried in her back, and everyone
her,
out
like,
there is
I'm
saved.
shaking.
Is that a
You
threat?
don't. Dimitri sees
You know what we'll do if you try it.
Her boobies
You're
are jiggling
going
just
to
a
regret
little bit.
this.
What do we do now?
We fuck. What do you want
Let
to
me
do?
guess. End the world?
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
Aw,
She doesn't even know what she wants.
looks like Princess Peach.
You may have had her
here.
all wrong.
Yeah.
What if this whole thing is just a
But with better
misunderstanding?
bosom.
What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so
Does Princess Peach have small
gullible.
boobs?
Is the only
Huh?
thing you've
Does
ever
Princess
doubted
Peach
the
have small
actual
boobs?
truth?
I never thought about, never seen it.
I mean,
Guys, what are your opinion on Princess Peach's boobs?
this
I think I
escalated.
want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection.
Aw, she's gonna kill us.
Yeah,
And then
definitely.
she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Aww.
We should go to Nintendo World.
Oh. Do you want to end the world?
Are you seriously
We've been over this one. I don't know.
I want you to tell me what you want.
I just want to make you happy.
The
I
music.
know. This is like Maria.
There must be something you want.
I just want to make you happy.
I want to continue asking.
I know.
But what would make you happy?
happy?
I just want to make you happy.
Oh, poor thing. I don't want to do this
No,
to her.
continue. I want to know what's
Yeah.
gonna.
But you need your own thing. You just met me. You can't base your entire happiness around me.
Okay, if that's what makes you happy.
Is it just me, or does it feel like we're alone right now? Like we're the only ones here?
Oh no, this was the right thing.
Was it?
Well, if we're going with what that hand person told us,
Yes.
this is like reuniting that part of her with her. I mean, we'll see. You don't get the chance to ask another question, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
So yeah, I got this shit
was our
because
perfect
Momo to the adventure was so funny. But yeah, Princess Peach's boobs.
She's gone.
Opinion.
Where did she go?
Yes, no.
As an ace, also.
Well, that means Shabama can speak about it, you know, in a unbiased, a very, you know, objective way.
I don't want to talk to them. I'll just approach the mirror. You approach the mirror. Yeah.
It is I, the lizard man.
Not even gonna.
You've grown. Of course, I've seen her bosom.
I mean, I don't mind if we end the world. I wanna go. I wanna see what is going. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Okay. Alright, you're at the cabin.
Hello, ma'am.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality.
Yeah,
and
see?
movement.
I see.
I am more.
If we
than I was
believe that this is
before.
the way to go, this was the right thing to do.
Okay.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
What does it feel like to change like this?
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Shemawi, just so you know, I don't remember what her boobs look like in any shape of I have no... So I rely on solely your opinion.
Aww. You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you.
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
Yeah, also, do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
Sure, yeah, you said it.
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll
so
make
we,
for a gentle heart.
Grimmer.
Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
I don't want to hurt you,
I also
but
ask this next time.
But the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be.
The vessels are shaped by memories of you, but they are drawn to the edge of the long quiet. To them, you are a gate to something more. And you are
You
something
holding
more
yourself
than
to be
that,
like
too.
waterboarding yourself. I was like, yeah, that's
The wounds they've
interesting.
suffered carve texture
I
around
got
my heart.
confused, sorry.
Without them, I would be as I was before. I would be alone and without sensation. I could not feel the joy of having you by my side, for I would not know your absence.
Can you ask, like, the one that... Can you scroll back?
What do you want me to
Scroll
bring you
down.
next time?
Yes.
What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them.
No, that's a surprise. Gifts are...
My joy is in seeing what
No.
you choose.
No.
There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Wait, fan art brings them into existence. Otherwise, they're basically single rectangles smooshed down by a padded dress, perhaps? She can't be comfortable. Do you think she's uncovered because that's what Mario likes? Just asking questions. What are you judging?
So you don't have any preference on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Alright, I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.